All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 2023 President's Day edition of Dan Mack Presents. This is February the 20th, 2023, and we've got 8 of us here with us to perform some delightful music for your ears, your willing ears. And as your host, I am Dan Mack, being all patriotic with our President's Day, where we are celebrating George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, and presumably any other presidents who meet their standards, but they're the main ones. They consolidated. We used to get 2 holidays. We used to get Lincoln's birthday and Washington's birthday, but then they decided that they wanted us to work harder than that, and they consolidated them all into one President's Day. And now we have to work for more days in February than we used to. So I have, to begin with, I'm going to start with a little poem for you, and I am going to make myself big for everybody first. Okay, so my songs tonight really have nothing to do with President's Day, but I will instead recite this poem that has more to do with it. So here's a thought or two on President's Day today. Just like Georgie Washington, I cannot tell a lie. I chopped not down the cherry tree, but I ate the cherry pie. And Honest Abe's another one who always told the truth. They'd be my choice if I saw their names on the ballot in the voting booth. But alas, today's politicos tried to feed us alternate facts. If it were up to me, I'd spare the cherry tree and give them all the axe. Thank you, friends. Oh boy, I'm hearing something there. I guess that's the equivalent of the tomatoes and the bananas being thrown at the stage. All right, so now it's on to some actual music, and I guess this first one has an inkling of President's Day in it because it's a song I wrote a number of years ago while my wife and I were in Plymouth Harbor. We were in Plymouth visiting. We were on a vacation, and that's where we happened to be. So this song I called Plymouth Harbor because I happened to write it while looking out of the bed and breakfast over Plymouth Harbor. So that's it. And if it weren't for Plymouth Harbor, we wouldn't have had Plymouth Rock, and we wouldn't have had the Pilgrims, who later turned into the inhabitants of the country after driving out the Indians. If they hadn't shown up, we might all be speaking Algonquin or Choctaw or something, which might not be such a bad idea. So here's my Plymouth Harbor for you. Thank you very much. You're too kind. And now this is a song from Spain. I think of Spain. If Terrica was from Spain, maybe Larry can help me with that. I forget where he was from. Francisco Terriga. I believe he was Spanish. So this is from him. It's a lovely little piece called Lagrima. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I've, uh, I've always enjoyed playing that piece. It's not that hard, but it sounds real pretty. So I like it. So now it is time for us to go back to our gallery view so you can see all of our shining faces here. And it is time for us to turn the show over to Mr. Neil Grosbard, who hails from outside of Boston. Is that right, Neil?
That is correct.
Great.
I wanted to mention that I dashed off Send in the Clowns, and I was listening to the various versions of it, and Barbara Streisand is, oh my God. Barbara Streisand singing Sends in the Clowns is wonderful. Anyways, I hopefully will be singing.
Neil, I think I mistakenly muted you. I'm sorry. I was trying to mute somebody else and it turned out to be you. So you have to unmute yourself again. I'm sorry. There we go. I apologize.
Now I don't have the lyrics again.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
This is, well, we have a few people there, so.
Well, we're in no hurry.
Okay. Here we go. Lyrics of Spider-Man. Now I need a key of what was it?
You had G. You had word G for Piano Man, right? Okay.
That's which is pretty high. I've been practicing. In principle, I could sing there. By the way. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it completely when I wore a younger man's clothes. La la dee da da, la dee da dum. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, where we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or a light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile takes away from his face. Oh, I thought I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la, la, dee, da, da, la, dee, da, 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 dum. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had what wait for a wife. And he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. You're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday. And the manager gives me a smile, for he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit in the bar and put bread in my jaw and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la, la, dee, da, da. La la dee da 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 dum. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, where we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. And now I wanted to sing my standard, which is Old Man River. And I just sing that in, I think it's in B flat, you know.
Is that because you said you started it in F, so you wanted an F to begin with, right?
Colored folk work on the Mississippi. Colored folk work while the white folk play, pulling in boats from the dawn till sunset, get no rest till the judgment day. Go this down and don't look down, you bold guy, make the white boss frown. Bow your head and bend your knee and pull that boat until you're dead. Let me go away from the Mississippi. Let me go away from the white man boss. Show me that stream called the River Jordan. That's the old stream that I long to cross. Old Man River, that old man River, he don't say nothing. He must know something. He just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. He don't plant potatoes. He don't plant cotton, and them that plants them are soon forgotten. But Old Man River, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and wrecked with pain. Hold that barge, lift that bell, get a little drunk, and you'll land in jail. Oz get weary, I'm sick of trying. I'm tired of living and scared of dying. But Old Man River, he just keeps rolling along.
Thank you, Neil. You really give us a treat with those show tunes, man. They from I think that you have done a show tune just about every time you've played
That's
for
what
us. And
I generally sing. You will find I have a YouTube channel and I have 12 songs uploaded, and I have 59 what do you call it? People
oh, subscribers?
subscribers, yeah.
Wow.
And
Well,
I
yeah.
have positive comments, but I don't know. Well, that's life.
Yeah. Well, if you want to, you can put the link for your YouTube channel on the Dan Mack Presents website, and then that might get some more folks interested in what you're doing. That's one of the reasons I have the Facebook page out there, is not only just for having information about the open mic, but also for the folks who are open mic participants. If they've got gigs coming up or anything like that, that's a place that they
Uh,
can
I'll
put them.
I'll talk to Anna, my coach, and
Okay,
maybe she'll be able to do it. Thank you very much.
sure. Glad to help. Thanks again, Neil. All right, cool. So let's see. Next, now we have yet another guitar instrumentalist. So Larry's going to come on and show me up, and
Ha.
playing some excellent stuff. So always love to hear your tunes, Larry. What you
Oh,
got for us
thank you.
tonight?
Yeah. Well, tonight I'm going to start with a classical piece. This is written by Manuel Ponce. It's his Prelude number 6. Now, you've heard me play Prelude number 1 probably several times, but I haven't done this one before. And it's a sweet little piece. I think you'll enjoy it. So here we go.
Larry, were you reading the chart for that, or do you have that memorized?
Um, I was using a little bit of the chart. on that one, and I have had it memorized, so it's kind of a combination thing going on.
Right. So the chart was just there just in case, sort of.
Pretty much, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yep, yep. So,
We asked you because saw that your eyes were looking in different places. So
yeah, okay, interesting. Thanks. One of the problems with, I guess, with Zoom is if you're looking at yourself, you have this latency lag, and it'll really mess you up.
oh yeah, yeah, that
Which
is weird.
I've had that happen more than once. So anyway, okay. Next piece is one that I've done before, and as you notice, I'm wearing this headset mic. And Dan, since you asked, I checked. It is a Shure SM35 headset mic that's wired. It's a condenser mic that has a directional cardioid pattern to it. So anyway, and it's intended for performance situations. So. Anyway, next song, one that I've done before, very much a change in direction from what I just did. You've heard this before. I'll probably do it again sometime, but it's one of my favorite little songs. It's called the Gorilla Song, also known as the Gorilla Shuffle. So here we go. Try again. If I was a gorilla, la 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 la, I'd eat me a banana, na 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 na. I'd live in a treehouse, swing on a vine. One thing for sure, I would love ya, ya 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 ya, ya 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 ya. Now, if I was a tuba, ba 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 ba, all I do is oompa, ba 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 ba. Take a big breath, I'd march in a band. One thing for sure, I would love ya, ya 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 ya, ya 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 ya. It don't matter to me, whatever you happen to be. An eagle, an onion, a pig, or a grape. As long as you're you, I will love ya. Ya 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 ya. If I was a spaceship, hip 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 hip, I'd take a long trip, rip 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 rip. I'd circle the planets, I'd head for the stars. Always come home 'cause I love ya, ya 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 ya. Now if I was a daisy, z z z z, you'd. I was a daisy, z z z z, used to be my baby, bee 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 bee. I'd pull all my petals out, one at a time, and I'd always come up with I love ya, ya 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 ya. 'Cause it don't matter to me, whatever you happen to be. A beagle, a grunion, a pig, or an ape. As long as you're you, I will love ya. Ya 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 ya. Bud da dum bum. Yeah. Fun song. Written by John Knowles, I think it is. So, yeah.
That's a fun tune.
Yes, it is.
I always enjoy hearing you play that one, Larry.
Oh,
Thanks.
thanks. Yeah.
So, are you going to Swananoa this year?
I've pre-registered, and I guess we do the registration thing at something like 1 o'clock next Saturday. Is it? Week from Saturday,
Yeah,
actually.
something like I can't remember. It's just one of the first few days in March. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. So I am planning on being there. Yes.
good. Well, another one of our uh, cohorts here in the open mic is probably going to be going. Rob Gould
Oh,
is going to be
wow.
going. He'll be attending the. He's more interested in the songwriting part than the guitar part. So
Sure, but they
uh,
do both of them the same week, so we
right,
can
right.
touch base with each other.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So, and we're still not sure of our plans. We did pre-register, but I'm not sure if we're going to be going to that or if we are going to be going to the other, uh, the songwriting camp that I went to the last couple of years, which
Milk
unfortunately
carton?
conflicts. Yeah,
Yeah.
but they haven't posted anything about it. We know the probable dates, which are at the end of July, which is the same time. So I'm
Yeah.
not really sure what we're going to do. We might
Uh-huh.
decide to go to Swananoa this year and go back to Milk Carton Kids next year, assuming they still have it.
Sure, sure.
So anyway, it will be cool to see you there
If
if
it
we make
works
it.
out, that
That'd
would
be
be
fun.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like to see you in the flesh. All right. Okay, so let's see. Now we are moving along to yet another person playing a stringed instrument, which is going to be all of us tonight almost. So, Mr. Bruce Hendrickson, take it away.
Okay, this is President's Day, and I think I'll do a song about a president. And it's also within a month, there's going to be St. Patty's Day. And a lot of our presidents have, well, some of our presidents have some Irish background in them. So I thought I'd do this song by the Corrigan Brothers, and it was written by the Nancy Boys and Hardy Drew. O'Leary, O'Reilly, O'Hara, and O'Hara. There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. You don't believe me, I hear you say. But Barack's as Irish as was JFK. His granddaddy's daddy came from Monagal, a small Irish village well known to you all. Toolaloo, 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 tooralama. There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. He's as Irish as bacon and cabbage and stew. He's Hawaiian, he's Kenyan, American too. He's in the White House, he took his chance. Now let's see Barack do river dance. Tooraloo, 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 toolarama. There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. From Carrion Court to Old Donegal, let's hear it for Barack from Old Donegal. From the lakes of Killarney to Old Connemara, there's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. O'Leary, O'Reilly, O'Hara, and O'Hara, there's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. From the old Blarney Stone to the Great Wall of Carter, there's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. 2008, the White House is green. They're cheering in Mayo and East Skibbereen. The Irish in Kenya and in Yokohama are cheering for President Obama. O'Leary, O'Reilly, O'Hara, and O'Hara. There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. The hockey mob's gone and so is McCain. They're cheering in Texas and Boris Cocaine. In Monagle Town, the greatest of drama for our famous president Barack Obama. Tooraloo, 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 tooralama. There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. The great Stephen Neal, a great man of God. He proved that Barack was from the old side. They came by bus and they came by car to celebrate Barack in Ohio Hayes. Hilly, O'Reilly, O'Hara. There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. O'Hara, O'Hara, and O'Hara. There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. Tooraloo, 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 tooralama. There's no one as Irish as Barack Obama. lot of us down here south of the border, I mean south of the Canadian border, don't realize that today is also a holiday up in Canada. It's called Family Day. So I'm going to do a Corb Lund Band song, which I did Saturday for the Toronto people. And it's called Family Reunion. Family reunion, she's gonna be a good one. Suddenly bend your ears, the clan's all here for the family reunion. And my boy uncle sing cowboy song, and they get drunk and then the words get wrong. My Blackfoot cousins say they've been coming this year. Well, I hope they do, and I hope they bring beer. Family reunion, she's gonna be a good one. So we bend your ears, the clan's all here for the family reunion. You got the Mormons who drink, the Mormon drinkers and the Mormons who drink. We pay attention because it ain't as simple as you think. They say there's some that don't believe in either, but I ain't nothing, but my ma ain't neither. It's a family reunion, she's gonna be a good one. Bend your ears, the clan's all here for the family reunion. Then I run to my favorite aunt. She says, Corby, you still playing in that band? Well, I guess as long as you're having fun. And you make a little money, but we're praying for you, son. At the family reunion, she's gonna be a good one. So we bend your ear, the plans all here for the family reunion. There's a whole lot of cousins I ain't met yet, so you can imagine the shock I get. There's one of them I think I might have dated back in school, but that's all right. In Alberta, that's cool. At the family reunion, she's gonna be a good one. We bend your ear, the clan's all here for the family reunion. Family reunion, she's gonna be a good one.
So you're talking about some kissing cousins there, huh? You're muted, Bruce. All right. All right, cool. So see, now it is time for us to bring on our lone Canadian for tonight, Gordon. And Gordon's been having some difficulty with his video tonight, so we're just going to see oh, well, now we'll see what happens. It looks like maybe we'll see a real picture of you here, right?
Hey Dan, hey everybody, happy President's Day. I don't know how long my video feed is going to remain stable, so Dan, if you just want to leave me on gallery view so people have something to look at besides my image scrambling, you're welcome to do that. I don't have anything presidential today, but hopefully it's not impeachable. Are you picking up the uke okay, Dan?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm going to put you on speaker view for now. Well, maybe not. So
here we go. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let the rain drive right on, let the waves sweep along, 'cause I got them deep river blues. My old gal's a good old pal, she looks like a waterfowl when I get them deep river blues. Ain't no one to cry for me, the fish all go out on a spree when I get them deep river blues. If my boat sinks with me, I'll go down, don't you see, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Going back to Muscle Shoals, times are getting better, so I'm told, 'cause I got them deep river blues. my boat sinks with me, I'll go down, don't you see, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Now I'm gonna say goodbye, and if I sink, just let me die, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more, 'cause I got them deep river blues. Let the rain drive right on, let the waves sweep along, 'cause I got them deep river blues. That, of course, was Deep River Blues. A favorite version of mine, obviously, Doc Watson, but more recently, Larry will remember, Larry, the Australian guitarist.
Oh, Tommy Emmanuel.
Tommy Emmanuel does a great instrumental vocal version with
Yes.
J.D. Simo, and
And
Emmanuel
also-
does half the vocals on it.
Also, Jason Isbell does one with Tommy Emmanuel. as
Oh, okay,
well.
I will have to look for that. Oh, Jason Isbell, that's the one I'm
Yeah.
thinking of, yeah.
Okay, and it actually goes back before Doc Watson. There was a couple of guys, the Delmore brothers.
Delmore's, yep.
Yeah, that Doc Watson was trying to figure out how do you combine two guitars together into one, with a single guitar, sort of like the Tommy Emmanuel version of doing stuff. And he finally got the rhythms right and got it together, and we have Deep River Blues, which is a great song.
That's right, and thanks very much for remembering the Delmores, because they sort of changed the song a lot from the original, which was in the 1930s. Next tune, also something I've been working on for about 6 weeks in my little self-imposed finger-picking boot camp. This is a song that launched two giant musical careers. Glenn Campbell, who performed the song or did a cover of it, and John Hartford, who wrote it. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. It's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that have dried upon some lines. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on some columns now that binds me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiven when I walk along some railroad track and find that keeps you on the back roads by the rivers of my memory. Give hours you're just gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone, I still might run in silence, tears of joy might strain my face, and the summer sun might burn me when I'm lying. But I'm not to where I cannot see you walking on the back roads by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard. My beard a roughening coal pile and a dirty hat pulled low across my face. Through cupped hands round a tin can I pretend to hold you to my breast and find You're waving from the back roads by the rivers of my memories, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind.
I can't get the applause to work. There we go. Finally, yay!
Well, I do appreciate that. I was having, if there's a fingerstyle equivalent to being tongue-tied, that happened to me halfway through the songs, and the fingers were going all different directions, but I wasn't stopping. So I thank you for your patience and your kind response.
Well, that's a good tune, Gordon. And I will tell you that despite the difficulties you're having with the video tonight, I know that we can always count on your musical performance and your lovely voice to give us a lift. So thank you.
Thanks so much. That song is, both those songs are a steep climb for me, vocally and instrumentally. So it was great to have an appreciative space where I could try them out.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we were talking a moment ago about Ireland and Barack Obama, and I just want to give a shout out to Cookie, who has a thing for Irish, as we all know, having her family has Irish ancestry, and I don't know if Cookie's been to Ireland or not. I think so, but and also, who else is with us tonight? Bob Hallwig. Aha, who says Deep River Blues is the song who drew me to learn fingerstyle guitar. Love that tune. So there you go. It's great. Okay, so now that I have everybody's attention as I'm rambling on here, I am going to share the screen and show you both of you, or all however many of you are out there in Facebook land. If you should care to help support the open mic, this is how you do it. You go find, let's see, there we go, share this. Oh, and by the way, last time I tried to do a share, it had some glitches in it, and we had some trouble getting back from that now to share it back into the regular Facebook. If that happens, if the worst happens, if it somehow shuts down the feed, I will just restart it immediately. So just in case. Okay, so this is how, if you choose to help support the open mic, this is how you do it. You find my email address, which is dan@danmackmusic.com, and you can find me on PayPal or Zelle. And as always, any contributions are certainly welcome. Contributions in any amount. It just told me Zoom crashed, but it doesn't look like it actually did, so I'm not going to believe it. Okay, enough from the word from our sponsor tonight, so we'll stop the share, go back to the real show here. And let's see, who's up next? Mr. Mike Rawson. And you've got, with the crowd behind you, so I don't know if you're facing away from them or if you're in the back of the crowd, or if they are just looking in a mirror someplace at you. So anyway, you got to tell us what's going on there.
Well, they all got distracted. Someone said, "Hey, look over there," and then that was just in time for me to go on. So let them have their little show. That's Woodstock. Hi, folks. I'm Max Yasgur. Had a few people over for the weekend. Anyway, Gordon, those two songs were just what great renditions, and I love "Gentle on My Mind," and that was beautiful, man. Really gorgeous. Anyway, I'm going to do a couple songs from back in this era, or thereabouts. They're both full of imagery, and they're both very strange. So here we go. Here's the first one. Good sense, innocence, crippling and kind. Dead kings, many things I can't define. Occasions, persuasions, clutter your mind. Incense and peppermints, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, nothing to lose. Incense and peppermints, meaningless nouns. Tune in, turn on, turn your eyes around. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, yeah. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, yeah. To divide this cockeyed world in two. Throw your pride to one side, least you can do. Beatniks and politics, one point of view. Yardstick for lunatics, nothing is new. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, nothing to lose. Incense and peppermints, meaningless nouns. Turn in, tune on, turn your eyes around. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, yeah. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, yeah. To divide this cockeyed world in two. Throw your pride to one side, least you can do. Beatniks and politics, nothing is new. Yardstick for lunatics, one point of view. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, nothing to lose. Incense, peppermints, incense and peppermints. Sha-la-la, 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 sha-la-la. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. My second selection will be done a cappella for the simple reason that I can neither play nor do I own a piano. And this song is, as I first heard it, the only place I ever heard it, was accompanied by a very florid piano played by George Duke, and I guess. And this was a Frank Zappa composition from One Size Fits All, and it's a song that's very dear to my heart, and it's full of unusual imagery too. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Evelyn the Modified Dog. Excuse me, Evelyn a Modified Dog. Evelyn, a modified dog, viewed the quivering fringe of a special doily draped across the piano with some surprise. In the darkened room where the chairs dismayed and the horrible curtains muffled the rain, she could hardly believe her eyes. A curious breeze, a garlic breath which sounded like a snore, somewhere near the Steinway or even from within, had caused the doily fringe to waft and tremble in the gloom. Evelyn, a dog, having undergone further modification, pondered the significance of short person behavior in pedal-depressed panchromatic resonance and other highly ambient domains. "Arf," she said. Thank you very much.
Now you set us up for that. I was waiting for her to grab the doily and pull it from the Steinway with the Ming vase on the top, which shattered into thousands of pieces on the floor. So, but that didn't happen.
No, it didn't. Evelyn's a very modified dog.
That's cool. I don't recall those lyrics, but I do definitely have heard One Size Fits All. And
I love Frank Zappa. I'm a big fan. He's groovy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, very good.
Thank you, folks.
All right, thanks, Mike. Now we are going down to south of the border now to hear what Mr. Jim Redman has for us, all the way from Cancun.
Okay, guys, how you doing? Okay, I've been writing some songs down here, so I'm gonna try one that's called "He Couldn't Fool Himself." It had been a few days since she'd been by. He thought that was just as well. No reason really to play the nice guy. Whether that was wrong or right, he couldn't fool himself. Couldn't fool himself. He wasn't who she needed, and he couldn't fool himself. It seemed like far away the night they met. She had dazzled him so. She had the easy smile when she looked in his eyes. He felt his knees begin to go, but he couldn't fool himself. He couldn't fool himself. He wasn't who she needed, and he couldn't fool himself. She was a beauty, he knew that was a fact, and he felt like a lucky man then too. But when there's nothing but something superficial, he didn't know if he could ever see if it was true, and he couldn't fool himself. He couldn't fool himself. He wasn't who she needed, and he couldn't fool himself. He started to wonder if it had all just been a dream. Can't play it fair if you don't know what it means. Does it really matter if you can't get all you need? And maybe she just wanted someone he couldn't be. Had he ever got over that night she told him she had found another man one day? But then she'd come back and said that was over, and it was him she really missed, but he couldn't fool himself. He couldn't fool himself. He wasn't who she needed, and he couldn't fool himself. She changed her mind again, that's all she had to say, and maybe that was good enough. He took a deep sigh thought of somewhere else to be, 'cause he couldn't fool himself. He couldn't fool himself. He wasn't who she needed, and he couldn't fool himself. Well, he's walking on a country road, leaves in an autumn shade, his coat collar pulled up high. He'll go out tonight, somewhere they never went, and try to leave it all behind. He couldn't fool himself. He couldn't fool himself. He wasn't who she needed, and he couldn't fool himself. He wasn't who she needed, and he couldn't fool himself. This is another new one on a more lighter touch. It's called High North. He headed north to the state of Maine, visit his brother on the coast. They had some fine times, eating lobster and drinking wine, playing bocce ball on the beach. But after a couple of days, he hits the tollway and goes to the store he loves the best. He's going to High North, searching for High North, the legal weed store he loves so well. He's going to High North, set your course for High North. He loves his gummy high without the smell. They got some folks there, those connoisseurs, who give you a tour of their wares. They'll probe your inner mind, they'll try to find the products to suit your taste. It all happens at High North, heading for High North, the legal weed store on the coast. He's going to High North, check it out at High North. You won't regret, that's for sure. He loves his gummies, oh, but there's so much more. Beautiful weed flowers in such variety. And if you need a vape pen and the oils to put in, they've got your display lot for choosing. How about a pre-roll for the people on the go, that gets you and your friends mighty mellow. There's heaven at High North, here's a sail for High North, the legal weed store on the coast. Heading for High North, set a course for High North. Won't regret it, that's for sure. changing. So many states are legalizing, and soon he'll find a store near where he lives. But he won't forget his encounters with the legal weed store. That was his first. And when he heads north in the summertime, you can bet all in he'll be visiting there again. He's headed for high north, set the course for high north, the legal weed store he loves so well. Heading for high north, oh, in the high north, likes that gummy high without the smell. He likes his gummy high without the smell.
Well, Jim, I gotta tell you, at the very end there, I was hearing added harmonies. You like that gummy high, high, high?
Yeah, that's what I was trying for.
Yeah, right. That's great. Oh, that's what a cool tune.
Thank you.
So this is weed legal in Maine?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's very interesting.
And that is the store, High North.
Yeah, well, that's a great name. So
I
that's
haven't
cool.
had to prove it. My brother gave me a hat, High North.
Great.
Could sell them the song to let them do advertising.
Well, I might, who knows? Have to work on it a bit, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What fun.
Yeah.
So and now you're down in Cancun and not too far, relatively speaking, from Acapulco and all the Acapulco Gold. I remember when I was in college, we had there were these rumors that all the tobacco companies were copywriting names like Acapulco Gold and such. So
Yeah, it's funny. It's not legal here. I don't know. They haven't really got that. I imagine they're just working on the medical stuff now, I think. But
yeah.
anyway, that's how it is. But
So
anyway, it's one nice day after another down here, I have to
yeah,
say. We've
yeah, I
had
guess so. Well,
so we've been,
we envy your situation down there. So
yeah,
that's
it's been
very
fun.
cool.
It's been fun.
Well, glad you're able to join us again. So
Okay.
hopefully we'll see you again the next time around.
Uh,
We'll be looking for a new tune about the down
yeah,
south.
I wrote 5 already, and I'm working on some more. So I'm having a really good thing. I go on my walk around this fake lagoon, and I try to memorize the songs. But I was going to sing some other ones, but I kept blanking out, so I chose those.
Oh,
Anyway,
cool. That's
all
great.
right.
Well,
Well, good seeing you all. Take care.
okay, thanks a lot, Jim. Well, by the way, one of the things that I wind up doing is whenever if I'm out walking around, and I come up with a tune, I just sing it into my phone and record it just so I don't forget.
That's a good.
I don't always go back and use those
Yeah,
little snippets I get, but sometimes I do. At least that's the way to keep my sieve-like brain from losing all the nuggets that I get when I'm out
well, I
there.
don't have a printer here, so I can't print it out, and I would have had it, to
Uh,
print out, but I don't have that here, so I didn't have it. I had to kind of just try to memorize it. So,
well, there's this other device called pencil and paper.
well, yeah, I was thinking of it, but I thought I'd been practicing. I thought I had them down, but
Right. No, well,
anyway, I did
they
okay. I thought
it's,
I thought I remembered most of them.
it sounded good. We wouldn't have known if you forgot anything. Sounded good. So thank you.
Okay, take care, guys.
All right. So now it's time for us to turn the show over to Mr. Mike Roki, and back here in Maryland. No, you're in Illinois now, right?
I'm in Illinois right now.
Till the next. We'll be back here in coming days.
Yeah.
So
Golly,
we
you're
will.
just south of me.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
All right, what you got for us tonight?
Oh, well, I thought of some presidential things. So the first one is one that was popular when George Washington was, when he was a soldier in the French and Indian War. So I'm not sure if you would consider this a presidential song or maybe like a leftover from Valentine's or what, but. Of all the simple things I do to rub over a whimsical life, there's no one folly is so true as that very bad bargain, a wife. We're just like a mouse in a trap, or vermin that's caught in a gin. We sweat and fret and try to get out, and curse the sad hour we came in. I gamed and drank and played the fool and 1,000 mad frolics more. I roved and ranged, despised all rule, but I never was married before. This was the worst plague could ensue. I mewed in a smoky house. I used to tope a bottle or two, but now 'tis small beer with my spouse. My darling freedom crowned my joys. I never was vexed in my way. If now I cross her will, her noise makes my lodging far too hot for to stay. Like a fox that is hampered in vain, I fret out my heart and my soul. Walk to and fro the length of my chain, then sadly creep into my hole. Thanks. All right, this one I picked up recently. This is a Johnny Cash song. This one is very presidential. Mr. Garfield been shot down, shot down. Mr. Garfield been shot down low. Now me and my brother was down close to the depot when I heard the report of a pistol. My brother went out, come back in all excited. I said, what was it? He said, it was the report of a pistol. And then he said, Mr. Garfield's been shot down, shot down. Mr. Garfield's been shot down low. Lord, I knew the president was supposed to be at the depot that day. We just wouldn't believe that he shot, but we run over there and there was so many folks around. And we couldn't see him, but some lady was standing there crying. I said, ma'am, what was it that happened? She said, Mr. Garfield's been shot down. Mr. Garfield's been shot down low. But everybody drifted off toward home finally, and it looked like they felt about as bad as I did. But in a few weeks, I heard that the president was still alive. I told my brother, I said, let's go get on that train, go to where he's laid up hurt. Well, when we got to his big house up there, I asked the fellow, I said, well, who was it that did it? He said, who was it that shot the president? He said, it was Charlie Gitto that shot Mr. Garfield. And I said, Charlie Gitto done shot a good man, good man. Charlie Gitto done shot a good man low. Well, I heard some fellow there that had been in the house to see the president, and I sidled up to him to listen to him, what he was telling. He said, well, Miss Lucretia Garfield was always at his side in the heat of the day, fanning him when he was hot. He said that day the president said to Miss Lucretia, he said, Crete, honey. You know he called her Crete. Said something worse happens to me after a while, you get yourself a good man. Mrs. Lucretia said, James, she called him James, you know. She said, I don't want to hear that now. She said, I love you too much. But he said, you'll make some man a good wife, good wife. You'll make some man a good wife. Don't pull in single harness all your life, good gal. Don't pull in single harness all your life. Now that's what he said. Don't pull in single harness all your life. Well, a few days later, I come back to where the president was resting. Seems everybody was crying. flag was hanging halfway up to the flagpole in front of the house, and everybody looked so sad. And I asked a soldier boy there, and I said, "Is Mr. Garfield?" He said, "Yeah, he's gone. Gonna lay him in the cold, lonesome ground down low. Gonna lay him in that cold ground." Well, they laid the president by that long cold branch. Mr. Garfield's been laid down low. Mr. Garfield's been laid down low. Mr. Garfield's been shot down. Garfield's been shot down low. Mr. Garfield's been shot down low.
Was that song actually written at that time?
I don't know when it was actually written, because I think Johnny Cash wrote it.
Oh,
I'm not sure, but
sounds like a
I'm not
period
sure, but
tune. That's a cool tune. I've never heard that one before. You always come up with the coolest things, Mike.
I tried.
Excuse me. Well, we have a little bit more time. We thought we were going to have another player with us tonight. However, he could not join us, and a couple of our other regulars are missing tonight, missing in action. They got something better to do, I guess. But I don't. I never have anything better to do than this. So I'm going to take the time to play one more, since I may, in coming weeks, might not be able to play very much for you. Hopefully I will, but I'm not quite sure. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to do one more to end the night with. And this is one, we were talking about the Milk Carton Kids a little earlier, about the songwriting camp that they have called Sad Songs Summer Camp, which is a lot of fun. And this is a song, hopefully I will remember how to play it. This is one that I wrote there in the space of one day, when they were basically saying, okay, now we've told you all these techniques, now go out and write your songs. So we all went out and wrote our songs. This is what I came up with. This is a little more somber kind of a thing, that I don't usually like to end the night on a little bit of a more sad note, but it's not really sad. It's just kind of, well, I like it anyway. Maybe you guys will too. If not, don't tell me. Okay, so here we go. It's called View from the Shoreline. Ask her if she thinks my eyes are changing. Seems to me they used to be a deeper blue. And as the years go by, I start to wonder, the colors in my life are fading too. That song we always used to sing together, does it go? I can't seem to recall. But I still hear your voice and know your laughter, and listen for your footsteps down the hall. The puzzle won't quite fit together, pieces missing here and there, but I still can see the picture, even if the faces aren't clear. I look out from the shoreline to the ocean. I can't tell where the sky becomes the sea. And as I look inside, I can't tell what I'll find. How will I know when I stop being me? Thanks, everybody. Well, thank you so much. We will reconvene on March the 6th. So hopefully we will see everybody there then, and maybe a few more will have some extra time to join us as well. So you guys take care of yourselves, and we shall see you in a couple of weeks. Good night,
Thanks,
everybody.
Dan.
Dan.
Thank you
Good night,
all.
Dan. Thanks for everything. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dan.